think I've just started to stream. Have I got to go onto the thing?
Are you on Savs?
I hope so now.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you are.
Right,
We are live.
To the rescue.
Well, I'm going to close down OBS then because I give up. And I'm going to smash my Mac via PC. And, well, because I give up. And I'm going to smash my Mac. Wait a minute. Why can I hear it? Oh, someone... Jay, you didn't have the stream muted.
I haven't got the stream. Shit.
How am I and you are both on the Savs channel at the same time?
I don't know. Right, where did that echo come from?
Someone didn't have the show muted.
Oh, it wasn't me. Alright, so now I've got to go to the show.
I have to switch all my stuff
Being
back.
told to get a real computer, Nick.
Yeah,
Mac.
I'm about to drop money on a Mac.
Mac
Or
is
a PC.
Mac. Alright. So let me... Oh, for flip's sake, that one.
Can everyone hear us?
I don't know.
I fucking hope so.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Sign out of this fucker.
Yeah, they could hear us because I'm listening to the stream.
Does it sound alright?
Everyone says audio's good. They can see us and they can hear us. It's amazing.
For once.
Well, if you were here half an hour early, you could have set up the stream.
Mate, don't even go there. I was 10 minutes before schedule.
10 minutes before schedule, which means 20 minutes late.
No. I'm not having this. Right. MBK, you got to back me up right now. Who was the one having problems and who came to the rescue?
You came to the rescue.
Thank you.
I'm not denying that.
Oh.
But I obviously am completely like useless when it comes to streaming.
No
because Mac life.
Whack life.
So, but you know what? I did get a stream working the other day because I got a game capture. I got a Elgato HD 60s, and it comes with software, and it makes it so easy. Just literally like put your webcam up, boom, stream right from their software, which is actually kind of nice. No dealing with OBS.
OBS is good if you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
And it's great if you don't use a Mac.
Super simple.
I'm sure it's great if you didn't use a Mac, but hey, I started with Mac because I like to edit video, and it's very easy to edit video on a Mac.
Very
And
easy
photos.
to edit video using DaVinci Resolve too on a Windows computer.
I've never heard of that.
Look it up. It's one that quite a few big companies use to edit video on.
Nah, fair enough.
I'll just go grey out.
I've always used Premiere.
Well, I'm completely naked.
Just go through.
We can hear you.
So let's get the show started, shall we?
Hi.
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 We have the replacement MBK, we have the replacement Mike's Mex reviews. We have MBK Vaper reviews today. Yay!
Yeah.
Congratulations once again on 1,000 subscribers.
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it.
And why don't we start with you for the round table here? What are you vaping on?
I'm only on vaping on two things, to be fair. I'm vaping on the RDTA mod with the Aura.
Oh.
I've gone old school just recently. I was vaping on the Griffin 22 last week. I've gone on to that, and I've also got the Aspire Cobble as well. And that's all I've been vaping on recently.
Damn. I thought I was bare bones today.
Nah, I'm bare bones.
All right, go for it, Jay.
So I've got the Minikin V2 with the Nautilus X and 4mm extension with some Nick Salts. Job done.
Why didn't you ever say what Nick Salts you're vaping on?
Because I don't want to be biased against Nick Salts, and I don't know. I can't remember. What one is it?
That's why he's going to be biased.
It's Juice or Salt, Nick Salts. And
He just doesn't care. He just dumps any Nick Salt into a pod and
I've
done.
had to come off Nick Salt's I have.
What is it?
It was making me
Mango passion fruit.
really tight chested.
Yeah, that's the bit. Do that a couple more times and wait for the head rush.
Yeah, I did that. And to be honest with you, I couldn't. My chest was getting that tight. I couldn't breathe properly, so I've had to come off it and gone back onto normal, Nick.
Well, I'm not going to start with the full topic for tonight, but we'll get into that in a minute here, guys.
Well, I
'cause
don't know what the fucking full topic is yet.
that's the overall kind of concept of what we were going to go for here. I've kind of based the show now around like the little poll that we do every week. So, but today's topic is going to be all about the industry, basically how things are changing with pod systems and Nick Salts. You know, whether it's hurting or helping the industry. But we'll get into that in a second here. I am vaping on the CCI Hive RTA with the Vupu 2 mod, the
Wow.
ugliest fidgety mod ever, but it does work. I mean, still hashtag fuck Vupu. I'm not going to be reviewing it or anything like that. It's just, it was a mod and I grabbed it, and that was what the Hive was sitting on top of at the time. So that's what I started using again. And the only other setup I've got right now is the Rinco Manto, which I absolutely love, and the Dead Rabbit RTA on top of there. Both of those have Blaz, and my mod just fell over. One of them has melon, one of them has peach, or as Chris would say, pesh. But yeah, Blaz. I'm still going to try to get you guys Blaz soon at some point. But that's what I'm vaping on today. No Nick Salts for me. I'm all set with that.
Shit, am I the only one here? No.
Yeah.
Sure.
I honestly, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Nick Salts. Oh, wait, I do have a pod. Hold on. Wait.
You're not the biggest fan. Are you fucking for real?
I'm really not. I'm not the biggest fan of Nick Salts. I mean, I'm not like, I don't hate them or anything, but it's
You've got a system right in your hand now that takes multiple different pods, so you can just carry the one mod and loads of different pods from different things.
Yeah.
Mate, that's a Nick Salt addict's fucking dream right there.
Yeah, but just because you're hung like a horse doesn't mean you have to do porn.
No, you don't do porn for other reasons, Nick. Hi, Madonna. What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I like the pod that comes with this thing, the little round top thing that comes with it. I like that, but it burned out so fast. I was using the 18 milligram Nick Salt from Homebrew, and that was amazing. But the high milligram stuff, I don't even. I mean, this is a 50 milligram pod, but you know.
I don't do Nick Salts much, but I've got a 50 milligram pod.
Well, you know, I had it in front of me. It's like, you know, you just like, ooh, vape. You know, you just grab it and vape it.
Big shout out to Dan Demir. What's going on? Breaking Badger. Birthday present. Told you I'd wear it on the stream. Oh, yeah.
Right. Happy birthday, Jay.
Is it your birthday today?
No, it was Wednesday.
Happy birthday for Wednesday.
It's still his birthday.
And he also, check this out, he also got me this.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
What a legend. What
Dude,
a
everyone
fucking
needs a
legend.
vape band in their life. I'm telling you.
But while we're there, let's give Steve Dillygaff a little bit of a plug. I also received this.
They look nice, they do.
Dude, that thing is awesome.
That's sick. Like, it's just so... It's a pity I don't build Nick Salt pods. Fucking hell. Mincing my words now.
Oh, Smokey Bud's birthday is on this Wednesday, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday for this Wednesday.
Dude, that's what we should do.
2 weeks' time today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You guys are all born around the same time. I'm in May. Oh, my God, Jay. He just likes having fun.
Oh, shit. Live chat.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding
Thank you very much, Diathing.
Oh, my God. Stop with the echo.
I can't help it.
I have to watch the actual show in case you put little like memes and stuff up next to her face. You dick.
You dick.
Steve Dilgav Porter says, "Thanks, Jay. The check's in the mail." Right on. And people were saying earlier how we need to ask Danny for some of his beard hair.
No, it's not going to happen.
That was something that was going on.
It's staying on the face.
Dan Demir, I've actually got to touch on a point as well. Dan Demir is a CUNT. 1 second. There was one other present that he got me, and he just reminded me. So this cheeky little fucker. So he got me this.
Oh my God! Can you please use it? Can you please use it?
So
live on stream.
Sandy Blonde.
So when I hit 1,000 on my YouTube, I'm gonna do it live.
Yes! Oh my God! Yes!
You on at the minute, Jay?
But what I might do, I might badger it up even more. I don't know.
That's amazing. I just have to say it. It's so good.
It's not. Because now it's maybe one of... Oh my God, Mike's
in.
Hold tight.
Hold on.
Let me... Oh, shit.
We have replacement Mike and Mike. What's going on, man?
How the devil is everyone?
Oh, good, man. You?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good.
How's the trip?
It was a trip. Yeah, no, not bad. Not bad.
Right on, right on.
Can he grumble? Got back super quick, so that was nice.
Are you using your new mic?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're in a toilet.
Really?
Because he's like 5 feet away from it.
There you go. Is that better?
Yeah.
What mic are you using, Jay? Because we never know.
I'm using this one here. You can fucking see it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just because it's there doesn't mean you're using it.
What's up, everyone?
Now?
Okay. Oh my God.
Damn. Built-in echo effect.
He thinks he's a rock star.
I'm a rock star.
It's the chav effect.
Shut up. Mike's mate shouldn't throw stones.
I love that. I love that. That is so cool. All right, Mike, what are you vaping on then?
Well, as I've literally just walked through the door and come straight on, I'm on the Lustro with the FP.
Nice. Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys with the FP.
And
I'm jealous of him as well.
Got some of this stuff in there.
That's better. Stay right where you are. Sounds lovely.
Got some of that in there.
Oh, yeah, that does sound nice.
It's a hazelnut frappe.
Ooh.
Which was one of the, believe it or not, one of the cheap £10 bottles of juices out of Valley Vapes up in Shrewsbury.
Oh, so you wasn't too far from me then, really?
No. I literally flew. Well, I tried to fly past Birmingham Friday afternoon, but the traffic just fucked me up.
But you realised the bus don't fly.
Yeah, M42 was just a nightmare Friday afternoon. But today there was no traffic at all on the motorway, so just sailed straight through.
Fucking hell! Make up your mind. You're either flying, driving, or sailing. Which one is it?
I'm a coach driver. I do them all.
Why do I just picture like a coach just like flying down the highway and taking a jump and like, no, you know what I'm picturing? You ever see the movie Speed?
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew exactly who was coming from.
Well, that's not what I picture. I picture Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
But I thought that was what you drive when you're driving your old Beta. Oh, sorry, that's Shitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ladies, come on.
It is Shitty Bang Bang. It's going next week.
See, this is the banter we used to have.
It's going to car heaven.
It's going to the scrapyard, is it?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
Get another car.
Oh.
Another
He's
shitty banger.
Oh wait, didn't you have your eyes on one when I came over there? You said you were looking at one, right?
Oh, I don't know, mate. It's just
It was like real cheap. Another
yeah.
banger. Whatever.
It's gonna be a banger. If it
Matt
lasts-
Chandler, you ain't no Blakey, mate.
Oh, do you remember that program?
On the buses, yes, I do remember it. I love you, Butler.
My dad still watches it to this day.
Really?
Yeah,
Bloody hell, what's that? Reruns of reruns of reruns.
yeah. On gold.
They still playing it on gold.
Yeah, sometimes.
Damn.
Gold is old.
I'll have to pay my Sky bill up.
Do you not get gold on Virgin?
I don't know. I don't watch it very often. Unless it's Forged in Fire or something like that, I don't watch. Or maybe a little bit of Kerrang to help me go to sleep at night.
Oh.
Big Kerrang. It's not the same what it used to be, what, freaking 17, 18 years ago.
My Kerrang.
Do you have a Bluetooth mouse or keyboard?
Mate, I'm actually streaming. I said I will look on Amazon for you later.
Or do you,
No, I haven't. No, close the door. You are out.
do you have a
No.
USB thing?
A USB?
Male
No.
to two females.
No.
Ryan, computer says no.
I ain't got nothing. Right. Where are we?
I mean, you probably do. Let's be honest.
Oh, Jason's
Shut
got
up,
enough
mate.
Jason's got enough hardware down in that Ujimi flippany
What?
to probably make about 6 PCs.
I was gonna
What
say he
one?
could just build me a PC.
My Bluetooth
Yeah.
what? No.
Probably won't work,
Because
but you can build one.
it's got a little battery in it.
It would
and I
be
need
really
it tomorrow.
like the hard drive
Told
and
you
stuff
this.
would be like rusty. Like
Yeah, it would be a hard drive from the Stone
No, I
Age.
don't have nothing
Yeah.
now.
no,
Write down what
I
you
do
need,
actually
and I'll
have my
order
eyes on a
from
PC
Amazon.
right now.
It'll
I'm not
be here
gonna lie.
tomorrow.
But I'm gonna still run my Mac, but my Mac is gonna be just
Come
for
on, I'm streaming.
you know,
man. You're
editing.
distracting me.
and stuff like that, and my PC is just gonna be for streaming.
Come on, man.
But I'm thinking about dual monitors and everything now. I'm like, oh my god, it's
You
gonna
don't
be
want
like
to be
a
running things off a USB
command
from
center.
your
I'm
phone
gonna
anyway.
have dual monitors here. I'm gonna
Because
have
it draws
a
power
Mac
from your
here.
phone. It fucks
Yeah.
your battery up.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yep, I need to find a way of working out my room so I
If
can
you
have my
want to do me a
TV
favour,
next to
Jack,
the monitor.
go into the fridge and get
Yeah,
me a brew
that's
dog
what
there,
I was
please.
gonna do. Like,
Two
I
of
might
them.
actually still
Please
do
leave
that.
your
So I'm
iPad
gonna
here
have
and your
2
sausage.
monitors, a Mac, and
Don't
then a
get me 2
TV right
beers.
here,
Yeah.
just all on
Leave
one
that here and open
desk.
it in a minute.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
that TV is actually wired into the PC.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I used to really do my head in, so I've got 2 monitors instead. Now I've got the TV over here.
I'm surprised you don't have the whole like TVP thing where you have your logo on.
To be fair,
I thought about it, but I don't want to copy other people.
when I did my live stream, I put a PNG thing over my TV. Look back at it.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, now that I have a capture card, I'm like, ooh, game stream. I still have to make a Twitch account. I haven't made a Twitch account yet.
Mate, like, you're so... Oh, God knows.
What?
I've got a Twitch account, I just don't use it.
A capture card.
I think I got a Twitch account. I just can't remember the password.
After this show is over, I might actually jump on and create an account and do all that. And if so, I'll post a link if anyone wants to watch.
Did I not mute myself then?
No.
You
have some, Daddy.
Hello, Jack.
Just one by one.
No, not that. Give me the beers.
That's child labor. You can get in trouble for that.
No, it's called priorities.
He's like, no, I don't want a hug. Give me the beer.
Show me teeth.
Hi, Jack.
Show me teeth you ain't got.
Did he lose another one?
Yeah, I ripped them both out.
Oh
no, I ripped one out and his mum ripped the other one out.
I hope he got, something from
Tooth Fairy did come, didn't she? Or didn't it? Alright, go on then. Are you going to bed now?
Why do I picture Jay dressed up as the Tooth Fairy? Like, with little wings. Like...
Pink tutu.
Because you're weird.
Bye.
Bye, Jack. God damn, them wings would never lift off.
There's your Photoshop for the week, everyone.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, my God.
No, patch it out. Don't forget your iPad.
That's it. A badger in a tutu with wings.
Oh, my God. See, that's what we should do. When we start doing giveaways, that's what we need to do. Like, best meme, best GIF, best Photoshop. I think that would be awesome. Speaking of, we are coming up on 1,000 subscribers, are we not?
I've no idea. I haven't had a chance to check.
20 to go.
20 to go?
Nice.
Oh my God.
What, on this channel?
Yeah.
Nick,
Well, what?
you're the one for the forfeit on this channel, mate.
Yeah. You set the channel up, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
It's your second channel. You're the one in line for the forfeit.
Right, there's 4 of us on stream now. All in favour for Nick doing a forfeit, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
nay.
Mate, 3 votes against 1. You're doing it. We'll think of something. Somebody think of something for him to do and put it on the South Trolls memes and whatever group, and then we'll sort it out.
As long as it has not,
No.
or just send it. Listen, send it to the email. Right, we need to get the email going, and we need more people contacting us through the email so that we can answer questions like that. Because sometimes chat just gets out of hand.
Oh dear.
And it cannot involve shaving my beard. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's
What would you give
sacrilege.
to charity?
Not a shaving beard, nah.
No, that's the only hair I have
my
left.
beard to charity.
No, I wouldn't even shave my beard for charity.
So he is a porn star.
It's the only hair I have left. All right. Let me keep that at least. I'll do something else for charity. I'm not even going to say it because I'm not giving you guys ideas.
No, what was you going to say?
Nope.
Yep.
Back second crack.
Nope.
Oh my days. Back second crack. Fuck yeah, now.
Oh, Matt Chandler's out to get me. He says glitter beard.
I'm getting dye your beard grey.
I don't know.
No, DCFC says dye the beard rainbow.
Rainbow, yeah. Pride that shit out.
I was going to say, you got to do that on a Pride weekend.
Yeah, well.
What happened to the phone in? It's not quite set up.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I can't even get my OBS to work properly. So I'm not even going to I'm never going to make fun of Jay for audio issues because I am terrible with it.
You've experienced them firsthand, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, at least I resolve it eventually.
Yeah.
Mac
It's just weird.
Is whack.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, what are you on now then, Danny?
Just wait.
What am I on?
Yeah, sub-ons.
1, 2, 1.
1121.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done, dude.
Yeah, man. Cheers. Like I was just saying, well, before I come on to it, I was actually doing a live stream on my own channel.
Okay.
The 1,000 giveaway, the giveaway, which if Belinda's in here, well done, Belinda.
Oh, Belinda Leslow.
She won it.
Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Nice.
What did
Yeah,
they win?
I couldn't watch that one, Danny. I'm afraid I was driving down the motorway, so.
What'd you win?
A box full of stuff, mate, to be fair.
An empty box full of empty stuff.
Jesus.
Wow. Jeebus.
Holy crap.
Shit.
Yeah.
There's juice, there's a bag, there's a build mat, there's like near enough everything in there for it, to be honest.
Nice.
Oh, I got Reverie the other day.
Did you?
Oh,
How much did you pay for that?
Well, nothing.
Did you give him his batteries back? Did you send him?
No.
Are they out of hostage situation there?
No, I kept busting his balls on Discord. No, he said, just send over your details. He said, I'm not promising anything. And then, like, on my birthday it was. Like, I was like, what's this? So from China. Bang, open it up. It's Reverie. Yeah, boy.
Nice.
He knew all along he was going to give you one. He just didn't want you to
And
know.
a Reverie.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Good evening, anybody. Right, let's take it to chat. Like, let's open it up to some questions. Let's get a bit interactive over here.
I was just going to say, you need to try a Shane Wiseman building that Reverie, Jay.
Yeah?
Yeah, dual alien.
Nice. Give it some of that. Ooh. I am on live chat. Yes, I am.
I'm not. Oh,
See.
yeah, I can when I've got my new glasses on.
I was gonna say the glitter beard is probably that could be done. I mean, I'm not gonna do permanent dye. I could do like spray kind of thing where you just like that.
No.
For Halloween. What? No, come on.
No, you can get that stuff that's just like a wax.
No.
Wax.
Yeah, it's like hair dye that you just put on with your hands, sort of thing.
No, he's doing it properly. I don't know any half-ass shit.
Yeah,
You're
but
mad.
that lasts. I would have to grow it all the way out. You know how long it takes to grow my
No,
beard?
it washes out. It's the hair dye that they allow kids to use.
Big shout out to
washes out.
Vapes. We're on his TV. Yeah.
The fuck? Alvin, Simon, and Theodore on steroids.
Don't you start with me, Mike's Max.
That's excellent.
Orange beard. Mm.
Yeah, but I feel like dyeing it black after would look weird too because it's not black. Like I know it looks dark, but it's like there's a little bit of red, there's brown, there's blonde, there's all sorts of colors going on in there.
Rainbow it is then.
When he says blonde, it means grey.
I might have found one or two in there that are gray.
Yeah, I think I've only got one or two.
I've got plenty.
They're just really thick ones, Mike.
Yeah, matches me.
Exactly. Oh my God. So we need some questions in chat. Is that a gray I see? Shush. No.
Ginger and HD. Love it.
Oh, that's what I should do. I should dye a badger beard patch, like two streaks in it.
I have got a kind of a badger thing going on, haven't I? Now when I look at this picture.
Yeah, matchy.
Sitting 86, how do you clean up badger hair? Damn thing keeps shedding all over the house.
You've been to his house?
Yeah. What's that? Which email do we use? Do you want to use? Dire thing, it's the super awesome vape shirt at gmail.com.
Yeah. So basically, how that is going to work is like if you have a very important question, that you really want read out loud, and you're guaranteed to get some exposure. That is where you ask it right there. I mean, yeah, you can ask us questions in chat here, but unless we're doing like a segment of questions, then it might end up getting just
Lost
it
in
might
translation.
disappear. Yeah, pretty much. So if you really want like the guaranteed, we have to look at it sort of thing, then that's how you would do it. And the phone call thing will be back. I'm telling you that right now. Like, a lot of things are coming when we hit 1,000 subs.
Yep.
Hell yeah, it's coming back.
Jesus Christ.
Hashtag Jay's fault.
No, it's not. It's Nick's fault.
It's 100% my fault this week.
Bloody hell.
I literally had it the profile in OBS set up perfectly, and then I didn't save it, so it's gone. And now I literally cannot remember how the hell I did it. That's the thing. It's like I had it working perfectly. Mike, you were there. Like Jay's like, oh yeah, I'm not on this week or something like that, or he just didn't show up, and I'm like, well, guess I got to do it. And I was just like unplugging things and plugging things in other places. I didn't know what I was doing, and then all of a sudden it just worked.
I've slept since then, Nick. I can't remember.
Mike, what's your feeling on the clutch button system?
Which clutch button system? There's quite a few mods out there with it. If you're on about the one that's similar to the SOI button, I don't like them.
But you can do them from any angle.
I don't care. I just don't like them.
Does it cause issues?
I've never liked the Sub-Home Industries button. For me, they say that it fires from all angles, but I've personally found that it doesn't fire from all angles.
My hang low. What a name. Maintenance on mech mods, ? Definitely maintenance on mech mods.
Yeah, a lot of maintenance on mech mods.
A lot of maintenance.
Keep all the threads clean.
Weekly and daily.
I clean my collection weekly.
And what do you use, Mike? I know we've covered this before, but for the people that might be...
Well, I usually start off by putting the mod in a sink full of soapy hot water. Use a toothbrush and go around the inside and through the threads. And then from there, I will dry it off. Then I'll go over it with a, Brasso.
Yeah.
Once I've cleaned all the Brasso off, I will then also put it through an ultrasonic cleaner to get rid of any residue of the Brasso. And then once I've done that, I'll dry it off again, and then I'll go over it with the Cape Cod.
Polishing shafts.
Yep. And then it will go through the ultrasonic cleaner after the Cape Cod. Because I don't want my hands stinking of polish.
I just normally use that Autosol.
Brasso's just as good as Autosol.
So the Brasso, I used to get the Brasso wool.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it did a much better job than the actual Autosol. The Autosol's got like a finish on it as well, so it doesn't patina as quickly as Brasso.
Yeah, no, I know it does have like a silicone wax to it.
Yeah.
So, but I just prefer, I use the liquid Brasso.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Fuck that wire wool shit. That'll put too many scratches in for my liking.
It doesn't scratch it up. You just use it lightly.
Yeah.
It doesn't scratch it at all. I've got the wool stuff here, but I just don't use it. I prefer the liquid.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's basically Brasso wadding. It's not actually a wire wool.
Yeah. I know what you mean now. Auto glim, resin polish.
Yep.
Auto
I mean,
really
to be honest, the Cape Cod is just the same as Auto Glim, really.
Yeah.
Just I use that as a finishing off polish now.
Auto glim smells a hell lot better though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm not into sniffing that sort of
To
thing.
be fair, Autoglim doesn't have much of a smell to it.
It smells sweet.
It's not, candy floss. Just remember.
I'm not fucking eating it.
He mixes it with his tea.
Yeah, the Brasso wadding is okay. It's just I personally prefer using the microfiber cloth, the liquid Brasso.
Go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say, I just find the liquid does a better job.
I use this stuff called Tube Lube.
I bet you do.
On your mixer?
Yeah. Put it on the tube,
Only at the weekends, Nick.
Yep.
Oh, look, Demo's in.
Boy!
Oh my god. But Tube Lube is from I think the company is called like Mech Mods Only or something like that.
Yeah.
But it has a natural seaweed extract that they use, and it's like it's not non-toxic, but it's like very less toxic than other cleaners, and it has no like real residue. So you could like buff it on, buff it off kind of thing, and it's not going to leave any like sticky film or anything like that. Yeah. This sounds so wrong. Why does it all sound so wrong?
Because you're using tube lube and talking about stickiness.
Well, in any case, that's what I use on mine, and a microfiber cloth. Oh my god, I hate you guys.
Is that just to clean it off?
Stephen Whitlock uses Maguire's.
It's a really nice stress reliever.
Diamond lapping. What the fuck is diamond lapping? Not heard of that one.
We've had another question saying, any of you use mods with big L boards?
Big what?
Big owl board. Never heard of big owl boards.
No.
No. I would like to get an example.
Yeah,
if that's possible.
Because we're probably sitting there with one anyway.
Yeah, right. Like, oh yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Buff that sticky tube lube off, baby.
Stop it. God, you guys are terrible.
What about Mother's Mag, Mike?
Yeah, Mother's Mag is, again, pretty decent. I personally just stick with grass soap.
It sounds like a MILF magazine.
Yep.
God.
Bill uses 100,000 grit buffing compound. Damn.
Wow. I didn't know they made 100,000 grit. Damn.
That's really fine, that is.
Yeah. It's just like rubbing a piece of paper on it.
That's what he's actually using, just a piece of paper.
What was that other one that I had? Mod Gods. That's another one that's come out over here. I think it was late last year or earlier this year. I've never actually been able to get my hands on any of that one yet.
Mike, I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
If you don't have any of these polishing compounds or anything like that, if you have nothing like meant for cleaning a mech mod, what could you use around the house?
Oh, there he goes. He wants to know, can he use his KY jelly one that runs out of tube?
I do know someone that actually washes the mod off in hot soapy water, dries it off, then puts it in vinegar for an hour and just leaves it to soak in and then washes it off.
I know a few people who use his tomato sauce because he's in it as well.
Yeah,
that's meant to be good for it.
You've got ketchup, brown sauce, toothpaste, bicarb.
Yeah.
Toothpaste is good, especially the whitening one, because it's got the very fine grit in there.
And it smells minty fresh.
Yeah. And that very fine grit, Jay, is actually bicarb.
Oh, there you go.
I knew the answer to that, by the way. I just wanted to vocalize it.
But yeah, vinegar, I do know works.
Well, that's why ketchup works and all that, because it's vinegar-based.
Yeah.
I think ketchup is a pretty good solution because it's actually like, got some texture to it rather than just a pure liquid.
Yeah.
You have something that you can actually buff in, and then I'm going to stop talking because it's just going to come out dirty.
That what you like doing, just buffing it in.
I like rubbing my tube, all right? There you go. See, that's why I buy Cerakoted mods, all right? Because then I don't have to worry about that. All I have to polish is the threads in the switch.
Says, spit and elbow grease is amazing.
Old school.
That sounds wrong, too.
Big L makes a PWN boards. Big L's mods punctuate.
Dot.
Yeah, dot. Just put dot. Looks interesting. Never seen one in person.
I was going to say he's probably like sponsored. Oh, you guys should try Big L mods. Wink, wink.
I'll definitely have a look at them.
PWMs.
I do want a PWN.
I'm jealous because Michelle Lynn, Duldime Mods, he makes a lot of people PWMs and I don't know. She made me just a standard like dual parallel box.
Yeah.
And then she's got the same like wintergreen box or something like along the same line. And hers is a PWM. And the only thing I don't like about it is the PWM whine. Because you can hear it go.
As soon as you press the button.
Yep.
That is the one thing that lets a PWM box down.
But I mean, other than that, they're really powerful.
Ew. Shane Davis, that's just wrong.
Read 2 comments up.
What? Oh my God. Jesus. All right. Enough of that topic. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about the main overall theme here, like the big topic that we're going to talk about?
What is
I don't know. What is it?
Nick salts killing the industry.
So yeah, I put a poll out there this week for whether or not Nick salts and pod systems are helping or hurting the industry, and I wanted to get everyone's take on that.
Right. Everybody better put them up.
To be honest, it's a bit of both with pod systems. Because, yeah, it's helping new vapers come into the industry a little bit easier than filling up a tank. It's less messy and stuff like that. For shops, it's a lot easier to give them a pod system if they don't want to be getting all messy and stuff. But then again...
Shit, sorry. I've just got... So Matt Chandler replied to Macca Reviews and said, it's a stacked. Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, sorry, mate. Go on. Carry on. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, but in the other aspect of it, it's harming the industry because then people ain't going to go on to the tanks and like actually get the full on benefit of like the rest of the vaping equipment that's out there.
And I was surprised to see the mixed kind of response to this one. The overall poll, it had almost 100 votes here, and it says 71% of people say it's helping the industry, and 29% says it's hurting. Now, I fully expected it was going to be almost 100% helping, but from my point of view as a shop employee, I know the margins and all that stuff. And, Jay, you could probably attest to this as well. There's so much bigger margins on a bottle of juice rather than a pod system. We make more money as a shop off of a bottle of juice than we do a pod or a pack of pods or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So as a shop owner's point of view, I could see why, people would say it's hurting the industry because it's not making as much money for the shop, which means, you could open up a store that only sells pods and you would have to do it by volume rather than by just overall profit. Like people come in and buy one or two bottles of juice a week, right? If they're sub-ohming, whereas a pack of pods could last you all week long or longer. And you got to figure that the profit on a bottle of juice is probably 3 times as much as a pack of pods. So overall, as far as profits are concerned, it's hurting the industry.
Profit-wise, yeah, but
it's not cost-effective in my opinion, either for the consumer. Because say if you get a faulty pod and it's a pre-filled pod, and that coil goes before you finish your liquid, what are you meant to do? You just got to chuck the whole thing away, haven't you?
Or hack it.
Right. I mean, there's a lot more waste, as far as that's concerned.
Pods are, right, so Broncos just said there, yes, pods are great news for new vapors. But, okay, he says, but these same pods are attracting underaged. It would be much different if Jewel did not go to school. Yeah. Right, anyway. So, pod systems, in my eyes, they're good because they give, because some people find it hard. And when you're trying to give someone a new, vapor, I need the highest milligram. And when you want to give them, 18 milligram freebase, they're not going to enjoy it that much. They have to get used to it. Where Nick Salt's pod systems now are just so fucking easy. It gets them on that road quicker. It gets them vaping, and it captures them into vaping because it works. It actually works. And then if they want to upgrade and do whatever later on, then yeah, that's a good thing. But I just do Nick Salts just because I love them.
We know, Jay. We know. I mean, I could see why it's helping the industry as well, because at the end of the day, you know, people want to get off smoking, and what's the easiest way to do that? Give them something cheap and easy. Go, this is your new smoking now, and have them just be on their merry way. You don't have to teach them about Ohm's law. You don't have to teach them about, you know, priming your coils, filling your tank all the time, blah, blah, blah. It's just boom, done. So as far as converting smokers, I think they're helping. I can see both sides of this story. Yeah. I'm just saying. But that's why I wanted to put it out there and see what everyone else has to say, because I just think it's a really interesting kind of school of thought.
I do still sub on, don't get me wrong. But at the moment, I am like Nick Salting a lot, MTL more.
Really, you?
But that's just what I like at the moment. I go through phases. One time it was like sub-amp tanks, then it was just pure building and chasing clouds and chasing flavor. Like I go through like different phases. At the moment, the phase is the Nick Salt thing, and if it's a good enough pod, I will use it. Like.
Well, I wanted to also kind of put this out there as well, because obviously we have a mostly UK viewing audience right now. In the US, we have up to 50 milligram, and in some cases 60 milligram for pods. Do you think that's a good idea, or do you think that's way too much nicotine?
Way too much nicotine.
Okay.
Way too much.
All right.
Come on, don't be a spoil sport.
I mean, do you think they should have lower levels as well? Do you think you can, you know, if they have a 50 option, they should have a 30 and a 20 or something like that? Or, I mean...
Definitely, because then the consumer has a way down. So, like, especially here in the UK, like, we've got the 20 milligram Nick Salts, and it goes down to, like, the 18 normal. You don't see much anything lower than 20 milligram Nick Salts in shops these days.
You do Homebrew, they do 12.5, is it, or something? 16, or whatever it is.
Homebrew do 3, 6, 9, 12, and 18.
Yeah, I would like to see like 1 milligram increments so I could wean my way off of it gradually.
1 milligram?
Yeah, so I can. Next week, go down to 19, hit that for a good few months, then drop down to 18, hit that for a few months, then 17.
So by the time you retire, you're off nicotine, yeah?
Ooh.
Jay just needs to go to nicotine rehab.
They should make, if they're going to do that, it should be like how they do like with the, you guys have the patches over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know how the patches, they have like the steps? They give it all in one box. They give you like, you know, 3 big packages and 3 little ones and all that. Why don't they do that like as a quit box? You know what I mean? Just have like a box of juice that has a couple of bottles of each strength all the way down to like 0. And by the time you get through all of that, then you're done, kind of thing.
Oh my God, Nick is revolutionizing the industry.
That could be a way of doing it, but what would happen to the people who enjoy nicotine like we all do? I can't see myself stopping vaping in the next.
It's a niche product. It's a product that's specifically targeted towards the people that are looking at vaping as a means to an end. Once they are off nicotine, that's it. They quit vaping. You know, it gives them a stopping point. Whereas, like with all of us here, we vape nicotine and we don't really care. We don't plan on quitting at any point in time. So, I mean, would it be like a means to an end kind of thing where, you know, once you're through these pods or through these liquids, that's it, you know?
Yeah, that's the only thing, yeah.
There's got to be a trial and error basis on it, though.
That's like but that's like the nicotine patches. Once you've done with the box, you've either quit or you haven't. If you've quit, that's it. You stop smoking, you stop using the patches. Will people get that in their mind, and then that's it? Fall out of the vaping community, so to speak. And Matt Chandler, J Mart as well have some 60 Nick Salts. I have actually got the Stig Pods somewhere, and they are flipping awesome.
Nick, Dave is asking in chat if you can share the poll somewhere.
Well, Facebook doesn't allow you to copy the actual post address. Not that I can see, at least. Edit post? No, I can't even edit the post now. I can't share just the link. If you go on the Super Awesome Vape Show Facebook page, then it's right there. It should be the top post.
No. Pardon me.
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, we're all knackered. So I definitely don't know.
I mean, I'll just bump the post real quick. BUMP. Boop.
Jason Tierney, I'm on it right now. Freaking love the tank.
Oh, actually, Grimmy just asked a really good question. What WTF is benzoic acid?
So that is what they put in. It's a binding agent that goes in to Nick Salts. Stops them going off and stuff like that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so let's say you have a pod that's sitting on a store shelf for like a year. It's so that it doesn't, change the flavor, it doesn't affect anything. Kind of like a, what do they call that? Preservative kind of thing, yeah. But it's just kind of the same thing. Like people never really look at the back of food packages, right? If you look at the back of a food package, like a lot of times you'll find words on there that you can't even pronounce. And you don't think twice about eating it, so.
So, from what I'm reading up now, on the packaging of foods that have, like, them fucking things, them chemicals to make them last longer, E210. So it's preservative as well as, and it's found naturally in plants, so it's not a man-made chemical.
So just want to put something to bed quickly. That is a dual 3mm coil build in the fuck pig.
You are a drama llama.
So yes, it does accept it. You just have to find the right coil positioning.
I was talking to somebody the other day. I don't know if Mike and Jay know him. Jack from Orion Vape Co.
Yeah.
He was telling me that there's actually 3 different Nick Salts, but 2 of them are going to be outruled by the end of this year.
God knows, I don't do Nick Salts at all.
So if you speak to Jack again, he'll tell you who actually got him onto Nick Salts.
Yeah, you did. And he was telling me about that there's 3 different sorts. One with this acid, one is crystallization of the actual plant, and there's another one which I haven't found out which it is yet.
Right, so free-base nicotine is what's used mainly. That is like a man-made chemical. Like, it's not even real nicotine. So Nick Salts, right, the reason why it gets the name Nick Salts is because that is actual real nicotine extracted from a tobacco plant. So it's real nicotine that is grown. When they do the extraction process, it turns the nicotine into crystal, which looks like salt, hence the name Nick Salt.
Yeah.
And then they dissolve it in whatever the acid and then suspend it in the PG or VG or whatnot and put it into the juice. But from what I'm led to believe that all Nick Salt is derived from the tobacco plant.
Do you get the full, what is it? Oh, there's like There's a thing in nicotine, right? Like the full spectrum or something like that. I forget what it was referring to, but oh my god, I can't remember the term off the top of my head. But
full spectrum. Are you talking about something?
No. It's not, and it's not even that. It's I'm confusing it with that, but I can't remember what it's called. But basically, what it is like with tobacco, you get like more of the actual effects of the nicotine because it comes from like a natural plant rather than like anything like synthetic nicotine or anything like how we derive our nicotine into e-liquid. You don't get all of the effects of it. It's kind of like taming down the effects of the nicotine. With Nic Salt, I would imagine you get more of the effects of it since it's derived differently.
Okay, so
I mean, I'm really pissed that I can't remember.
This, how do you say it? Benzoic acid. Right?
Yes.
So everybody barbecues, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and you all marinate in fucking shit. So barbecue sauces, it's in salad dressings, it's in soft drinks, pickles, and fruit juices. So it is preservative.
Yeah.
Long and short of it.
And I mean, I can't imagine that inhaling it would be much different than eating it. You know, it's all, if it's going into your stomach, then it's absorbing into the soft tissues in your body there rather than, you know, in your lungs. So I don't know.
Okay. So there's data sheets on this, and it's something supports the notion that benzoic acid is unlikely to be a carcinogenic.
Alkaline, that's what it is. It's alkaloids. The like full set of alkaloids. Hold on, let me do a little bit of homework right now.
I have not got a fucking clue what you're on about because I don't touch Nic Salts.
Fair enough. Nicotine is
you don't know what you're missing out on, Mike. It's some good shit.
I do know what I'm missing out on. I'm missing out on having my gastritis.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather do that.
See, is that the acid that does that to you then? Because we had
Quite
this
possibly.
conversation before, didn't we?
Yeah. I've only got to have one puff on Nic Salts, and then I need to take one of my omeprazole tablets.
But if it's an alkali thing, doesn't that neutralise acid? But it's got the name acid, so I don't know.
I ain't got a clue.
Some doctor come and shed some light on this.
Yeah, we need a doctor on the show, not four idiots. No offense.
I was going to say, speak for yourself.
Not taken.
No offense, Danny.
Know who we need? We need science tits.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it is damn painful, Jonathan.
What is it? Gastroenteritis?
No, not gastroenteritis, gastritis. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
Gastroenteritis is like having stomach flu. Gastritis gives you the same pain, more or less, as having a heart attack.
No, thank you.
Exactly. That's why I keep a supply of omeprazole on hand.
Gaviscon. Glug, 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 glug.
Don't work.
Yeah, you're hitting that hard.
I mean, I'm surprised you ain't got shares in Gaviscon now, the amount you're buying.
I don't buy that much. It's all the spicy foods that do it to me. Or it could be the Nic Salts and I haven't found out yet.
It probably is, honestly. No, I mean, so speaking of, actually, that brings up an interesting point. Effects of Nic Salts on you, because like Danny, you were saying you can't do Nic Salts because it gives you chest pain.
Oh, that's the best.
When I'm on normal Nic, I can walk uphill and everything, and I don't get out of breath. As soon as I went on to Nic Salts, within a couple of months, I started getting out of breath. My chest got really tight, and I just couldn't physically use it anymore.
Stephen Whitlock, can you actually type in English, please, mate?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can understand about 5 words in that.
Yeah, mine's in the alterations and believe too. That's it.
Yeah.
What's going on, Steve? How we doing? Oi, Savaloy.
So, Nick salts make me cough. I don't know what it is, or high milligram Nick salts, especially like the 50 milligram pods. Like, I don't know why, but it just makes me cough. I'm not used to it.
A colleague of mine at work eats exactly the same. Makes him cough. As soon as he's off Nick salts, he stops coughing.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me cough now and again. It tickles, but the head rush outweighs all that bullshit, so I don't care.
You're like a teenager, Jay. I swear. Like you're in it for the rush.
Fuck yeah.
Dude,
I'm not allowed to do fucking cannabinoids anymore. So fuck it.
Like what Irish said.
I guess any high milligram nicotine stuff gives me like a coughing fit as well, though. I mean, if I try to do like 18 milligram, even non-sub-ohm, like I'll cough a little bit too, but it doesn't give me the same like chest tightness, or I get a headache if I vape too much Nick salt. Like, I mean, again, that can kind of come down to just too much nicotine, though.
Yeah, ODing on that shit like I was in the car. Yeah.
Jay high school juuling. Oh my god. Jay's gonna come out with videos like how to get away with Juul at school or stuff like that.
No, I'm not.
Judgy, doesn't he?
Right? He's gonna wear his hat like this, like, "What's up, guys?"
Moreover.
Oh my god. Please no.
The kids there, Jay.
Pimpin'.
Badger man here.
I've got to say, I've never read anything about that, Trevor Daniels.
Well, if you ingest 30 or between 30 and 60 milligrams of nicotine itself, yeah, but not like as far as how we use it. Like, that's like pure nicotine. That's like in its purest form, you know.
Undiluted.
Right. When we talk about milligrams of nicotine, we're talking about milligrams per milliliter.
But it's got to be said, like, I haven't done the 50s. Benio. Fucker. I can't do the 50. I've still got like 1.5 bottles of 50 left. I've been diluting it.
You were begging me for it, man.
Fuck
You're
me,
like, please,
mate, eat fucking hell. It gets you off your tits, I swear to God.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, why do you think Juuls are so popular, with younger people?
Doing that stupid thing, we won't mention it on here because we don't promote or condone any of that shit, but...
No, but,
I mean... stupid challenge.
I've got customers that come into my shop that ask me, like, they want 50 milligram. I'm like, did you ever smoke before? They say no. I'm like, well, why do you want 50? And they're like, I like the rush. I like the head rush. I'm like, so you're basically overdosing yourself, essentially. Why? Why?
Have I been sanding the walls down? No. It's always this natural wooden colour.
You need some foam pads.
Why? Does it sound shit?
No, it sounds fine. But I don't know. I want to know, like, it's kind of all ties into the general concept of are Nick salts helping or hurting our industry? Like in America, the government is going after Juul so hard right now. And they are the most responsibly branded. They are doing everything in their power to conform and comply with the FDA. And they're even pushing for 21 plus, like tobacco 21 over here. They're actually pushing the government to do it, which we don't agree with, obviously, for various reasons.
But then if they push for tobacco 21, are they going to push for people that fight for your country to have to be 21?
No.
Of course not.
No.
So they're going to be like, at 16, you're old enough to take a bullet for your country, but you're not old enough to ingest nicotine or inhale nicotine.
Right now, I mean, the drinking age over here is 21. So that to me doesn't make much sense either. It used to be 18. But there's a lot of things you can't do until you're 21. And it's looking like vaping or smoking is going to be one of those things. But it's just going to make more of a black market, in my opinion. I mean, we've been seeing it recently on Instagram. There's pages that are selling jewels completely illegally. And they even say right on their little description, like, no age verification, PayPal, blah, 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 blah. Jay?
Yeah.
All right.
He's hitting the Nick salts too hard, man.
What's the driving limit like in America?
You get a free fucking license.
You can get your permit at 16, I want to say.
Yeah, you just have to send off 4 boxes of Lucky Charms and then you get a free license.
Why? What is it over there?
Well, 17.
Over
I was going to say, Jay cut his off the back of a Kellogg's cornflakes packet at 14.
He was a coach driver at 16.
Yeah, he got his license from Legoland.
Irrespective.
Matt Chandler says, stop fondling the shed. Stroking the wood. Oh,
What's even more worrying is the fact that he keeps going out of focus while he's doing that.
I know.
Do I
It's just
really?
gonna blur all the way out. Yeah. Whoa. Why is your camera aimed directly at your belly?
Because I was showing this off.
Oh, okay. You have the top of your head cut off right now.
So, I like it.
So, all right, fine. I just need to know, why Nick salts are A, so popular, and B, what they're doing to our industry. At the end of the day, like, are we going to be just completely engulfed by Nick salts at some point in time?
Right.
Is that
So, someone raised a good thing up there earlier. Let me find it.
Personally, I think Nick salts are going to die out.
No!
you think it's a gimmick?
Yeah.
I think they're going to die out.
Why are you trashing my dreams? Right, so...
Honestly, I kind of agree. I think they're kind of a fad, just like, everything else that pops up in vaping.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, so Matt Emery says, if I buy Nick salts, am I supporting tobacco industry more than if I buy Freebase? Well, from the way in which I just told you how it's extracted, maybe.
I mean,
Am I going to have to do a U-turn?
to be fair, I feel like there's still a lot of nicotine derived from tobacco, like a lot. But is it supporting big tobacco? No. But at this point in time, there's just no better way to derive nicotine.
Fuck's like Stephen.
You can legally shag at 16, but heaven forbid, pop down a local corner shop and buy a magazine with a girl with her beef curtains hanging out. The system is fucked.
Oh, Jay's popular today.
Don't get jealous.
Yeah, Dire Thing says the large majority of all Nick comes from tobacco, but it's not like you're buying it from Philip Morris.
No, but the thing is, we're still funding the tobacco industry in a roundabout way.
In America, the government funds the tobacco industry.
Oh, that makes it all right then.
Like the government pays tobacco growers to grow tobacco, and then in turn they get it back because the big tobacco companies pay them basically as like kind of a way to say sorry, I guess. That's really the only way I can put it. It's like, sorry, we're killing people. Here's money.
So Freebase is derived from tobacco as well. What's TFN?
Tobacco-free nicotine.
Oh, I thought it says Tata for now.
That's TTFN.
Oh, there you go.
TFN is tobacco-free nicotine. However, they're not selling it to everybody. They're only selling it to people with like a massive hyper lab. Like that's like, it's crazy. Like it's ISO 9001, I believe. which is basically something you could like make microchips in. It's like a ridiculous standard for air cleanliness and safety practices and all that. It's ridiculous.
Ooh, chips.
Yep. My bro's got a question. Question for all the panel. If they had the power to set or change any regulation in the use of vapes or in the vaping industry, what would it be and why?
Bigger fucking bottles with more nicotine.
Come to America.
The thing I'd change is get rid of the 2 mil tanks.
Yeah, that all day. I'm all over that.
Yeah.
I mean, the regulations on the having the juice tested and things like that.
Okay.
Totally support that. Totally support that because it
I'd have to get higher up nicotine levels because some people who's been on, like, say, 60, 70 fags a day need more nicotine.
Yeah, well, when I was smoking 60 a day. I quit smoking using 36 milligram nicotine.
Whoa, Boba's bounty.
So, and it was 36 milligram 50-50.
Damn.
And the company that made it was a company called Tit Sauce. I believe he's still going as well.
Trevor's incredible,
Tit Sauce,
terrific, something, bro. Yeah.
Just up the road from me.
Huh?
Tit Sauce is just up the road from me.
Yeah.
Terry's incredibly tasty sauce.
Yep.
So, obviously, the laws are different in America, and there's really not much restriction at this point. If I could get rid of one thing, it would be all these fucking flavor bans.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Well, what do you want me to say, man?
No.
I would rather no flavor bans. I'd rather take short fills in favor of a flavor ban.
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, who has done that?
What's that?
Short fills only. One state has done it last week.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
San Francisco
Last
is
week.
allowing 0 milligram and nic shots to be sold separately and added later by the user. You can't do it in the shop for them.
With flavors.
Once there's still a flavor ban in effect, right? So you can only sell 0 milligram in San Francisco. It's a city in California, if you didn't know. And inside the city limits, you can only sell 0 milligram with a shot of nicotine by its side. So you can hand it over to them. They can crack the bottle, pour the nic shot in, shake it up, and vape, just like you guys do over there.
Welcome to England.
Right. Well, but if you try to sell anything with nicotine already in it, then it cannot be flavored. Anything except for tobacco, basically.
What was the thing that Green had? Where it's like full-on unflavored juice with a flavoring.
Yeah. So there's two sides to these things right now because in some places there's a flavor ban and in other places there's a nicotine tax. So in the places where there's a nicotine tax, it goes by volume of the bottle. So if you have a, let's say 50 cent per milliliter tax on a 60 ml bottle, that's a lot more than a 10 ml bottle of nicotine and then a short fill essentially.
So the flavor ones, I take it they're the other way around. It's an unflavored big bottle when you put the flavor shot into it.
Yeah,
that's a bit like.
Green's been doing a lot of taste testing of them, and I forgot who's actually doing the actual.
Don't the Flavor Boss do that over here?
Yeah.
So you can buy whatever PG-VG ratio you want, empty, and then you can get the flavor shots to make your own flavors and just add it in, shake and vape.
Yeah. Mobro says something about you not even allowed to vape in a vape shop in Australia.
Oh, yeah, that's popping up over here, too. I mean, this whole state of New Jersey, a lot of cities here in Mass, they just passed one right in Springfield, right across the river here in Springfield. You cannot vape in a vape shop.
What the fuck? I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't vape at work.
No, man.
Go back to the buses, I think.
I can't believe you can vape at work because you're in a shopping center.
Fucking damn right, mate. I cloud that shit out.
Yeah, they probably turn the smoke alarms off every morning when Jay gets to work.
No, they work, but they're so far up in the ceiling. They're like, I'd say they're a good 15 meters away. Like, I've tried to set them off. I tried blowing vape at them just to see what happens.
the whole building like.
No, it's just localized. It's localized for your unit, so then they'll send security down to check your unit. But the way in which they test them, like, so they have to test them every quarter. A guy comes around with a big fucking telescopic pole, and he's got a fucking spray canister on the end of this cup. So he pushes it up, pulls the spray canister to see if it works. He lets some shit in there, and then he radios through, yeah, unit number, blah, blah, blah. But last time he done it, it wasn't my unit number. He set off someone else's unit number.
Those alarms. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say hello to 12 Vaper and PAL 702.
Hey, 12.
Hey, 702.
And Pal says, just move to Vegas where everything is legal. Yeah, I guess. I mean, but Vegas is just like a city in the middle of the desert. You're cut off from like everything else. It's a vacation destination. It's like if you don't work at a casino or something like that, then like I don't know. Dwayne's out there, so I could go visit Dwayne.
What state can I get a hooker with a gun?
Pretty sure you could probably do that in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, does the hooker have the gun, or are you taking the hooker with a gun?
Hookers are not allowed guns. Apparently,
it's probably both in Vegas.
But yeah, as far as what the hell were we talking about?
Hookers and guns.
Hookers and guns. Yeah, I should change the name of this episode to Hookers and Guns.
It comes to something when they shoot their load, doesn't it?
Vegas is a trip for sure, but it's not somewhere where I would really want to live, to be perfectly honest. Everything's expensive, like 3 times as expensive. But yeah, and someone who has said it before, come to America, avoid the coast. So dire thing, yeah. Well, a good majority of our population lives on the coastal cities or states.
Let me stop you right there. Photoshop for you guys. So Dave just said, when he said Springfield, a magical bulb just popped. And
here we go.
We need to Photoshop Nick on a Bart Simpson body. Thank you very much.
Oh, God.
He looks a bit more like Montgomery Burns.
What?
Raise the hounds.
Oh, Mike, add 3 little liver spots to your head, and you are Monty Burns. There's your Photoshop.
Yeah. Now take the hat off, Nick.
How we diddling, neighbours?
There we go.
Get the hat line.
Montgomery Burns with a bit of a mohawk going on.
Yeah, whatever.
I thought it was more like comic book guy.
Heard off him. Leave the moustache. He's Holmes' next door neighbour, really, isn't he?
Ned Flanders?
Yeah.
Oh, how do they doodly, neighbor? Neighborino? Dire Thing asked, Nick, if you were changing a reg, wouldn't you delete the August 8th thing? Well, the thing about August 8th, I mean, technically we're not supposed to be coming out with new flavors, but I really don't think that stopped anyone. Yeah, I guess overall that would be better. But as far as like what's happening right now currently, I think the flavor ban's a more serious situation because August 8th doesn't touch anything to do with flavors or nicotine levels or bottle sizes or anything like that. They wanted to stop innovation, which it hasn't, let's face it. And it really hasn't changed much about the industry other than the fact that everyone's like, worried about the FDA. Everyone's freaked out about the FDA right now. I mean, for the long term, yeah, I guess that would make a lot more sense, but we would still have to be dealing with a ton of flavor bans and nicotine limitations and all that stuff. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I would change about the American regulations. Let's put it that way. Where Marge had a kid with Flanders. Oh my God. Really?
Someone said that you look like a comic book guy.
Oh, who said that?
I don't know. Obviously, you're not familiar with sarcasm.
Village
I
Vaper.
bid you a good day.
That's messed up, man.
But it is, because I can kind of see what he means.
Wish Mike was wearing his hat tonight. Tired of wearing a welding helmet to block the shine.
Right fucking there.
Mike, just powder it a little bit. Just a little powder.
I don't wear makeup.
Just on a Friday night when he goes out to the town.
Exactly.
He don't wear makeup. The makeup wears him.
You have to wear makeup in Shrewsbury.
No, you get done for wearing makeup in Shrewsbury.
No, you don't. Trust me.
Something just flew across my desk. Oh, my drip tip.
I drip tip.
It's gone. I
See
literally
you
have
later.
no idea.
So we say a prayer for your drip tip.
Damn it. I'll just straight pipe it, I guess.
Did you just put talc on your head, Mike? Oh, no, it was a hat.
Well, I can see. Oh, there's no more glare. Oh, poor Mike. We make fun of him so much. Come on. Be nice.
That's all right. I'm used to it. I know that help the ages is out the window.
Well, the first words in my London blog was the White Walker in the back.
Yes, I did notice that.
Should have just edited that out.
Well, that's all right. Just remember, winter is coming.
It's
Then
true.
you're all fucked.
All right. Do we have any more questions in chat? Do we have anything that anyone wants to know or any emails coming in?
Oh, I haven't been checking emails, have you?
Thought Mike was on it.
Hey, what? Wait, who? Wait. How?
Mike, you have access to the email, right?
I don't know, do I?
Mike's too old to realise about emails.
What?
What?
That just sounded like me after a few beers.
Yeah. I don't actually have the email like popped up. I could get it, but
1 sec. Doo-ba-doo-boo. All inboxes.
My bro, Kinky Vapor's doing all right. Thank you very much.
yeah. How's Manchester?
Still there? No, nothing come through on the Sav's email.
Manchester. Well, let's say it's got potential.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did Manchester go for you though?
Not that great, to be fair.
No.
Nah. It was in 2 rooms. So when you look at the floor plan, it's just 2D. You think, yeah, load of vendors here, bit of a food court thing in the bar and shit in the middle, then skateboarding, BMX ramp here, then another vaping bit here. Well, the bit in the middle was actually separating the 2 walls, like it was like a corridor almost. So
Right.
all the big guns was in one side, and then yeah, so
So you were in the small bit then?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all right though. I made a few contacts there, so it wasn't the be all and end all of shit shows. But
I'll be honest, like I've been doing shows with Blaz for quite some time now. Not every one is going to be a winning show. Like you're not going to make all your money back all in one go during the show. You have to make contacts. You have to contact people after.
Yeah.
Send sample packs out and kind of go back and forth with them. It's all about actually just making contacts. And if the booth is slow, then you walk out of the booth and go talk to people that that have good connections.
Mike's on Pornhub again.
Oh Jesus.
I told you not to disturb me while I'm cleaning my room.
Oh God. I'm gonna have nightmares now. Jeez. So what? I wish I could see how many subscribers we had right now.
That's the idea, my bro. It's the idea, mate.
There we go.
Use the beard as a comb over.
Eventually, I'm waiting for those beads to show up.
Yeah, a couple more months once it gets sort of like down here.
A couple more months when it gets like to Christmas.
Christmas beard, all right.
Yeah, I might actually dye it red and white.
Someone give us a count on the Savs, please, to see how many subs we've got.
I'm on it right now. We have 980 subscribers. We are so close. We need to get up to 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, we're going to start doing some giveaways.
Nick's going to do something outrageous.
I guess I'm going to do something outrageous. How about a glitter rainbow beard? There you go.
No, because that can wash out.
What?
No.
Fucking Captain Mike Sparrow. Right fucking there, my bro.
He's going to start walking around going, Savvy. That would be appropriate.
I might actually get this platted for Expo.
Oh, man, Expo.
Someone jump over to the Facebook and see if people are asking to join the group.
Hello?
Oh, I
can't do too much because I've got the OBS because someone else couldn't sort it out properly.
Yeah. Shut up. Savs memes. Moderate group. Member requests. Okay, yeah, we have 2 people waiting here. Boop. And
I ain't getting notifications for that.
Boop. Okay. You guys are added. Have fun photoshopping us into random positions. So, yeah.
Michelle, I might well be over first Wednesday.
Rakesh. So, hi guys. Switch to vaping. I'm coughing a lot. What should I do to stop coughing? First thing is, don't be put off because a lot of people don't realise, like, when you do start vaping, it's totally different to smoking.
Yep.
You've got to adjust. You've got to let your body adjust to essentially what is like water vapor. It's in essence steam. Your body's used to inhaling smoke, which is essentially burnt twigs and leaves and bits and bobs. So your brain's telling you it's vaping and whatnot, but your body has to adjust to the vapor.
You got to remember as well, when you first started smoking, you was coughing a lot then as well.
Yeah.
And again, what nicotine strength are you? Because you might be on too much nicotine.
Yeah, you might have been given the wrong information to start off with. But if you need any more information, pop over to Savs in the Facebook group, whatever, and we can give you a hand there, or pop a question in there, and we'll try and help you best we can.
Yep. Or failing that, ping us a message.
There you go. Ping Mike a message.
You know, hit me up on Facebook, and I'll talk you through it on there if you want. I ain't bothered. It's no skin off my nose. It's what we're here for.
Yeah, it could be the PG-VG ratio and all sorts of different things. But you've just got to give it time. Don't quit.
Yep.
Don't drop at the first hurdle. It takes a little bit of time.
I mean, how long is it you've actually been vaping and come off the cigarettes to start with? Because when you do the first transition, you are going to cough for a little while. Everyone does.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when I started vaping and I came off the fags onto a 36 milligram nicotine, my God, the stuff I was coughing up.
Did he just say penis a message?
No, I did not say penis a message. I said ping us a message.
Dick pics to Mike.
No. I will change my messenger if I get one dick pic.
Oh my God, you guys are terrible.
Catch what nicotine level are you on?
Yeah, that's another big factor too. If you're trying to sub-ohm 12 milligram or something, that's no.
Yeah.
That's going to wreck your throat.
I mean, to be honest, if you've only just come off of the fags and someone sold you a sub-ohm device straight away, that person does want shooting.
Jesus Christ, you guys are bad.
6 milligrams. What sort of device have you got then, Rakesh?
Oh, he got fucking timed out.
Really? From what?
For putting a load of
From saying penis?
no.
Emojis.
It was what do you call it? Eggplants.
All right, when we get up to 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna figure out Nightbot or delete him. How about that?
I say delete Nightbot.
No.
Yeah. What? Why? Well, if you can set the parameters, then by all means, Jay. But I don't know what
is the biggest pain in the ass going.
Because you lot don't know how to use it.
It's true.
Just because you don't want people typing shed.
It's not on this channel. I haven't restricted it on this channel. Or have I?
Oh God! Don't because no. Someone's gonna do it now. Now you started it. You said the word.
No beard oil sponsors. Although it would come in handy. It would come in handy.
Would?
I mean, the beard oil I'm using at the moment was free from the London Vape Show. That stuff.
It was from the lab, right?
Yep. It's actually pretty good beard oil. Helps if I put the lid back on it, though.
Yeah. So, things for the future. What are we going to be doing? See you, Grim.
See you later, man.
Latest, Grimy.
What are we going to be doing after 1,000 subscribers? Well,
much of the same, really, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
Grimmy or grimy? No,
but I'd like to start shopping around possibly for maybe some
new shoes.
Well, some sponsors, perhaps, like maybe get the occasional episode sponsor or something and do some giveaways.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Have some different guests on.
Yeah.
And we actually spoke with TVP, and he was really bummed out that we didn't have him on anymore. So we're probably going to have him on at some point. And even Chris has expressed interest in maybe doing a few episodes here and there. So yeah, we're going to be bringing some people back. We're going to be getting some new people in. We're going to be kind of doing some different stuff. And that's why I like doing it with Zoom, is so that, you can see everybody all in one panel. You can see everyone's reactions to stuff, and you don't have to worry about focusing so hard on presenting the show as far as like, oh, well, this person's time to talk, present them, blah, blah, blah. It's just so that we could all sit back and relax and just kind of hang out.
I'm not going on fucking tour.
It's a porta cabin.
Oh, how cool would that be, though? If like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, what if we rented like a
bus? Because me and Mike could drive it.
Well, yeah, there you go. But like, what if we just rented one and like just drove and did like a shop tour or something like that? How cool would that be?
Well, it would be very difficult because like you're not here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would fly over and then we'd go from yours and then just kind of drive around and then stop at all the vape shops for Kinky Vaper.
Damn right.
Sponsored.
Mike can drive the bus towing Jay's shed.
Fuck off, Chandler.
There's another good Photoshop for you.
You fucker. Did any of you guys ever see that picture of the shed on wheels on the motorway that was posted in the Savs group?
Yep.
Right, so my son actually see that on the road and sent me a picture of it. He actually drove past it on the motorway.
That's the one. Wait, didn't it have the license plate say LVC on it?
Oh, no, that was the Caravan.
Or LVS. LVS, that's what it was.
No, it was LVC. I was going to buy a car with LVS.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that was the one.
Duzzy Vapes has got a good idea there as well. Have some of the people in chat on the show.
Well, that's the other thing we're going to be kicking off as well, is doing the phone call thing. It's going to be like a segment, right? We're going to say, okay, guys, the phone lines are open. You can call in. And then each person will get a few minutes to chat on the show and, have your voice be actually heard instead of just being a person in chat, making fun of us. You can make fun of us to our faces or to our ears. And oh, God.
Oh, Stephen.
Fuck you.
Did they use Jay's as a show model?
Come on, man.
I like Vaping Irish. It says you want to be in a confined space with Mike. Not that confined. Yeah, that's a good point.
I'll make sure I don't have a curry that night or the night before.
Yeah, please.
Or a fucking 99p breakfast or penny breakfast, whatever it is.
Oh, I'm making sure that I'm firing all cylinders at Expo, Jay.
Oh, fuck you, Mike.
I'm going on a protein shake diet for a week before the Expo.
Oh, yeah, God. Right. Are we doing that? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, we're on. It's on like Donkey Kong.
You guys better vlog this. That's too good.
Too good to miss.
Fucking hell.
I got to figure out Expo. To be honest, like I don't think Blaz is doing the show in October, so I think I'm good to go for Expo.
Not another vape show. Who's not another vape show?
That's over here. That's Mike Vapes and
that's
David.
Fagan and that lot.
Yeah. See, but let's just sort out one thing right now. We done the live call-in show here first, and we don't hold the phone up. We do it actually so the guests can speak to the panel. How about that? Just got to put that out there.
It's slightly more professional.
Well, it is, yeah.
Except Jay turns his like voice changer thing on and just like.
Why you got moan about that?
Because it comes out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you get squeaky voice on.
Squeaky voice. That's because I just twisted my nuts up too tight.
I was gonna say, sounds like you have them in a vice.
Right fucking there, chunk.
Jesus.
What's Chunk say?
He sent me a. Hang on, turn the screen brightness
Don't
down.
even show it as a dick pic.
Oh, did you see Laura in chat? She says, I'll feed Jay up with Brussels sprouts.
There you go. It's a dick pic.
That's amazing. That's fucking amazing. I love it. Hi, Laura.
You fucker.
That is amazing. I love it.
Why's John come up with that?
I thought they was just going to send a picture of himself into like, but.
Oh man, everyone's on the SHET word tonight.
But look, I know in my heart of hearts it's not a shed. I've proved it to who I need to prove it to. Nick being one of them.
It's nice. Like, honestly, like you could fit a hot tub in there.
And more.
You could fit a swimming pool in there.
Not that we would want to see that. Just one day, Jay's just like paddling around.
Oh, come on. Jay jumps in, the water jumps out.
That's why I ease myself in gently.
That's what she said.
And the water straight back out.
It's a small barn then?
And Vix had to come in, didn't he? And he's a Dulux shed. Hi, Victor.
Hello there, Vic.
A Dulux shed. Nice one, Vic.
There we go. Here
Right,
they come.
fucking there.
Dick, pick and mix now.
That's awesome.
That was amazing.
Right fucking there again.
It's not a shed, and I didn't require planning permission because it's 1 inch below the threshold. Thank you very much.
1 inch. Just like you are. Oh.
1 inch below the threshold. Does that mean you can't satisfy her anymore?
Well, I fucking walked into that one.
Oh my god.
Do you have heating in there as well, Joe?
Yeah.
Apparently, Chunk has a proper shed. Do we have to have a shed off here? It's a squeaky shed. Dude, it should just call it the fart shack. Call it what it is.
Hey, I'm Vic. How you doing, fella?
You bet 10 seconds or 10 minutes too late. You are, Mike.
What?
He's not paying attention.
No.
It takes him a while.
Yeah. I'm old.
It's all that driving he's been doing in the last couple of days.
Sure. Let's blame that.
Driving Miss Daisy.
His reaction time is off.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, Jay, you've got like French doors on there, man. That's fancy.
Oui, oui. Alright, now is a cute dog to appear in Jay's shed along with some high-end mods. Oh, thank you very much.
You need a skylight, I think.
I've got to like do the black and white thing.
No.
Going in. I thought we was pals, Victor. Fucking hell.
I know, nothing but love for Vic.
I know.
Oh, man. That's all right. That's what the show is about. It's about the banter.
That's it.
If you can't take it, then you can't give it out. That's all there is to it.
That's it. If you can't take the banter, get out of the shed.
You're such a prick, Mike.
Oh, you guys are so bad. And you guys are like best friends, too. That's the worst part.
Well, Mike would say acquaintances, but yeah.
I would really, yeah, I would hate to see, your worst enemy.
I don't think I'd like to see my worst enemy either.
Don't worry, it all feels better now. I just had loads of Nixol. Oh, God.
You are like a 2-bit cracker whore with that Nixol.
I got to put it down.
Yes, put the mix on.
Oh, here we go. It's just more fucking dick pics.
Oh, jeez. If you get a real one, I don't want to see it.
I don't think YouTube wants to see it neither.
Yeah, exactly.
Stephen Whitlock.
Oh, boy.
That's all blurry.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I'd hate to see his Google search history to find that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Customs creations. If you have a 3D printer, you can print your own dodils. Nice.
Oh my god!
That sounded right.
Fucking hell! Like, I just don't know what to say.
Laura, if you're still watching, don't go down there right now.
That was my hang low. That was not me. That was actually Mike. Yeah, let's get things straight here. It's a good job that Mike is wearing tenor ladies, or else he'd have to go and change.
Oh, I don't know what you're on about, Jay.
Mike is actually a fart ventriloquist. You can
Fucking hell, the reverb on that.
Mike, do you share a bathroom?
Yeah.
There's only one bathroom in your house? Oh,
yep.
man.
Unlucky for them.
Oh.
Yep. Fucking hell.
Yep. I just feel sorry for him when I fart when I'm in the bath.
It shakes the whole house.
Who needs a jacuzzi?
Yep. I mean, you've all seen the film Hot Tub Time Machine. That's got nothing on my bathtub.
You have to clean it after every use.
Fucking smelly vision. No, there's no Willy Wonkas here, mate.
It's a damn good thing, too.
Fucking hell, Nick felt the aftershocks of that fucker.
Oh, wait.
Hang low. Yes, it is a virgin arsehole.
Shit.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. Literally.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Nick, check Sav's trolls.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Oh, what's up there?
We need to have a group banner contest for like the whoever comes up with the best idea for the actual group banner. I think we should send them something.
And we get to use it.
Oh.
A jam jar of Mike's farts.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Well, why would you even do that to yourself?
Like green, like vapor in the bottle.
Well, all I can say, Jay, is make sure you got plenty of carrier bags with you for the expo.
Oh, come on, man.
He's gonna make Jay carry around sick bags with him everywhere. Like,
so Nick, when you come over, yeah, get some off the plane for me.
oh my god, I'm gonna do that if they have them. Oh, that'd be great.
Oh my god, fucking delete that.
No.
You bastard. Fuck's sake.
Oh man.
Bill, I'm not impressed now. I'm not your friend anymore.
That's funny.
Luckily, you guys roomed together last time, right?
Yeah. Hence, I didn't get any sleep.
I feel so. Well, neither did Jay.
Jay got plenty of sleep. He was the one keeping me awake with his fucking bear snores.
That was last time, not like London. That was Expo,
No, London,
right?
London was all right. I actually wore earplugs in bed.
Right, good. Bring them next time. The super awesome fart show.
Saps.
What's up, Dan? How you doing?
So, Danny, I want to know, man, what's next for you? You hit 1,000 subscribers. What's the plan?
What are you doing crazy insane?
Any RDAs or something planned?
To be fair, I have actually mocked up RTA.
Did I? You actually what?
They're just laughing at Chad. Go on.
Yeah, sorry. You'll have to bear with us.
I mocked up an RTA design.
Nice.
Does it have anything to do with pigs?
No.
Okay, good.
I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. I've just come up with the actual design. It's going to a company with it being such a low subscriber count. It's one of them. If you can actually get anybody to support your idea.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, like companies are out there like looking for ideas right now because the reviewer designed or influencer designed devices are so popular. They'll take any idea. I mean, shit, when this is a couple of years ago when I first started reviewing Vape products, they said, here's your first Vape product. And if you have any ideas, let us know. And I was just like, wait, really? Like, who the hell am I? You know? So just do it, man. Just approach a company. If you already work with them for reviews or something, or if you have contact information, then just go for it. Go after it, you know? Because if anything, you could end up like, you know, Brian Vaper Chronicles or Heathen and be very successful at creating designs and products, even if like you're not like a full-time reviewer, even if it's just kind of a side thing that you do a couple times a week, but you spend a lot of time marketing and advertising and designing new products for the industry. I mean, that's a big thing right now. Like people that were just going to be like reviewers, never really planning on being anything else but a reviewer, are now like designing the industry. Grim Green is coming out with products. You know, every single reviewer in America, basically, like, you know, it has a product coming out, and it's becoming a big thing in this market right now. Everyone wants them.
Jay's ass to lung. It's more like Mike's ass to lung.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot off again.
He's got to change his pants.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. I've got no Hershey squills, so we're all right. I'll catch everyone later. Hopefully, I'll be on next week again.
All right.
Sweet,
all right,
man.
Take care.
See you, Mike.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, just go for it, man. I would love to see what you have to come up with. You know, I'm really excited about not only like the FP, but what Chris has been working on, and I love to see other people's ideas and you know what's going on in your head. You know what I mean? Like,
you don't want to know what's going on in my head, mate.
Definitely not.
No thanks. So that's exciting, man. That's pretty cool. Man, I can't. When I was at 1,000 subscribers, I was blown away. I thought I like was king of the world at that point. I was like, holy crap, 1,000 people care what I have to say.
I nearly cried when I was on Vic's screen the other week.
Yeah, man, I could see you're like a little emotional.
I never thought I'd ever get to that point. Never in my life.
Well, you're doing something right.
Right?
I've been doing it now nearly 3 years. And I've only hit 1,000 subscribers.
I feel like people don't understand like the struggle of the UK market. Like, obviously, some American reviewers don't have any idea what's going on over there as far as how difficult it is to get other people outside of the UK to actually subscribe to your channel. But there is an actual thing with YouTube. Like, it is literally more difficult to get people to subscribe if you're in the UK because they don't advertise your videos like they do in America. They don't put them on the suggested videos like automatically. You have to be on top of your tags. You have to be on top of your, thumbnails and all that stuff. It's got to be like really, really good to get out there to a broader audience. Yeah, the regional thing. Oh, it's terrible. So like just take your subscriber count and multiply it by 10. That's the way I look at it. It's almost like a 10-to-1 ratio. So I look at you like you're if you were in America, you'd have 10,000 right now, guaranteed. But your content is good. It's up to par, and you have a good personality, and people like you, and you're funny and all that.
I've got a good solid fan base behind me. And some very loyal subscribers who's been with me from the very beginning.
And that's clutch.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like with the UK market, a lot of like UK reviewers have a very loyal, dedicated following. Whereas like in America, I have, 29,000 subscribers, and I know a good handful of them, like their usernames. I know when they comment, they comment on every video, they like every video, they watch every video. And then I have a whole slew of them that are occasionals. They're kind of like the casual people that might pop in here and there. But I feel like in the UK, it's like a lot more hardcore about who they subscribe to.
It is.
When are you going to hit 1K, Jay? Or when I finally pull my finger out my backside and fucking get back to it?
Well, now I've been meaning to talk to you as well, Jay. Light a fire under your ass.
It wasn't me. Go on.
I was going to say, you have so much potential with your space. You need to just start doing it.
I know. It's just the time.
I know. Well, with the whole kinky thing going on, that sounds wrong too. Jesus. But with that whole thing starting up, and that's a lot of work. That's a ton of work to do in a short amount of time. And I know for a fact that you couldn't commit really much of anything to the channel, but you have such a brilliant idea. I love the thought of a live review system, and shit, I wish I thought of it. And you still have your group on Facebook.
Yeah.
I would personally, here's what I would do. I would simulcast on Facebook and YouTube at the same time and do it like, just a chill thing. So you introduce the product up front. You go, okay, today we're looking at this juice line, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. I've been vaping it for a week. It's got 70-30 PGVG, blah, blah, blah. And then, all right, let's go to the couch or something like that and just go over to another part and broadcast from the couch.
As I trip over, yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of cables everywhere, but, other than that, it's a good thought process. It's a good.
I've got to get back into it because that's how I used to do all my reviews. It was all live. All live. That's how I, literally, so what it was what it was. Uncut, raw, no script, went with it. People loved it. But then
life happened.
Well, no. Then I met you. You introduced me to Nick Salts and YouTube.
Oh, my fault. Look, I didn't say step away from doing it on Facebook, but
I know it's just all to do with like timing and the factor of like my fucking workload at work is just crazy right now. Managing like area manager of 3 vape shops, and it's not like I'm just a manager. I'm micromanaging them just to fucking get things done. So like it takes up a lot of time. But yeah, I will get back onto them.
fair enough. So, with that being said, I think we should.
Jane needs an assistant.
Yeah. We should probably, do our little sign out thing here pretty soon. We've been going for about 2 hours now.
We have been going for 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 23 seconds.
Well, thank you.
Get to it. I will do.
So, yeah, I wanted to say a big, huge thank you, shout out to our lovely moderator in chat here, Jules Mama Vapes.
Big love to you, Mama Vapes. Always, you know that. Big love to you. If you haven't done so already, she has done a cracking review recently. Go over to her channel, subscribe to her channel, and have a look at the reviews that she's been doing. Excellent.
Absolutely. I wanted to say a big, huge shout out and thank you to Danny, MBK Vaper.
Thanks for having us on.
Hell yeah.
Well, we're going to have you on again at some point. Whenever you want. You're more than welcome.
Awesome.
It was all our pleasure, young Danny.
Other than that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't already to this channel, because we are this close to 1,000 subscribers.
No, what he means is we're this close to Nick doing something outrageous.
Okay, don't subscribe. Don't
getting
like this.
A Sav's tattoo.
No.
Oh, yes, live.
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
It can be a little itty bitty little one.
I have enough crappy tattoos, all right?
Well, this will be a good one then, right?
I'll get it on the inside of my lip.
No, right.
No. That would be a fun show. No, thank you. Check out the Facebook page and the Facebook group, the Savs meme group. We're going to have to figure something out as far as a prize, but I want to do some sort of banner contest for the page header at the top there. So make sure you get the appropriate dimensions and all that and submit them to the email. Just email them to us. It's superawesomevapeshow@gmail.com. I'm going to put it in chat right now.
Nick, are you up for getting the nipple piercing?
What?
What? Are you up for getting your nipple pierced?
I've had them pierced. It's not fun.
That's not fun then.
Yeah, that's a story for a whole other show. All right, so I put the email in the chat. Get your submissions over there. We'll figure out a good prize. It's going to be worth it. But yeah, we'll get that sent out as soon as we pick a winner. I'm not sure if we're going to pick it for next week or whatever, but we'll figure that out at some point.
We could do it live.
Get those submissions in. Absolutely, we'll definitely do it live if I can figure out my audio. All right, that's me. Whoever else wants to say goodbye.
Danny, over to you.
Yeah, big thanks to everybody in chats for coming along. You're awesome, and thanks to the guys on the show as well for making me feel so welcome.
Yeah,
you are welcome.
Anytime.
Anybody that hasn't subscribed, what is it? MBK Vapors, is it?
MBK Vaper Reviews.
Yeah, there you go. If you haven't done so already, jump over there, hit my little subscribe, give me a thumbs up and all that good stuff, and ring that bell, ding-a-ling. But yes, no thanks to me, the saviour. Yes, it's okay, Nick. Take a step back.
I was raging.
Guy, he really was. He was really raging. Oh, mate, I wish I would have just recorded it, because I had OBS open. I should have just recorded it. Fuck's sake, why? Fuck, I can hear you. Fuck. Anyway, guys, the show is nothing without you lot. We do appreciate each and every single one of you. Much love going out to you guys for making this show what it is. Yeah, vape on, vape safe, cushy. That's it. We're out of here.
Click the button, Jay.
Yeah, all right. I'm clicking the button. Wait, blowing clouds, are we?